connecting with the people that you see perform. It's about hearing what they have to say. It's also about respecting why they say what they say. Because you could watch a poet, but you'll never know them. This is so that you can know them. Speaking of somebody that you should know next, we have our third feature of the night. He is polarizing, to say the least. He coined the phrase, citizens of the AfroVerse, Wagwan. That's forever. That's forever. That's like, Grandpa, what did you do when you were younger? Citizens of the AfroVerse, Wagwan. That's forever. And honestly, this is another person that I interacted with, just like the night with Safari, at a poetry night in Sapphire. Sorry. You know why I call her Safari? Because she wild. So let's just keep it moving. Thank you. Just like when I met Sapphire that night at an open mic in New Bedford, I also ran into this individual. And I ran into his words. And I ran into his voice. Because with poetry, what we all do, as Louis elaborates so much on, is where words play. We're all wordsmiths. But every once in a while, you run into a figure, a being, an entity, whose voice, whose energy, whose enthusiastic nature elevates you to something that you didn't even know you was ready for in the first place. And that is this individual. He is Amaziyah the Great, precisely great. He's tall, but he'll be here shortly. So please, give it up for my birthday treat personally, Amaziyah the Great. Let's go!
Citizens of the AfroVerse, Wagwan. It's a pleasure being here. Maximum respect, V-Lad, happy birthday. All the features, all the open mics, maximum respect. Sophia, maximum respect. Everybody big up on yourself. Now I kick it off without no delay. This one is called Legends Leaving Us. For mine, I'm going right here saying no cause. Alright, yeah. Last September when I looked, it was the passing of reggae legend Toots. Shortly after that, Daddy U-Ride passed, R.I.P., another icon embedded in our hearts. Yesterday after I got the news reggae icon Bunny Wailer died, today I'm not in a happy mood. Miss Lou Bob Andy inspired many, Michael Sharp, me general loved by many. Me left Jamaica, come overseas, Kobe and DMX gone, the legends are leaving us, we're really a gone. Bob Marley gone at Silk and Dennis Brown, honestly I still wish you around, because some treat the business like a circus, too much clowns. Globally, loved ones are grieving, feeling hurt, even while I'm speaking, some weeping, the legends are leaving earth. Powerful black men were put to death, call it whatever you want, this is a total mess. If it's not sickness, it's murder. Go on, feel free to check. I'm not cold, I speak bold until my last breath. Chadwick Boseman gone too soon. I'm still saying Wakanda forever. My people be wise and realize we are stronger together. Babylon are one with a rise. Them tell lies and act like them clever. Some saying Black Lives Matter. Let's see if it'll go get better. But how can it be better when they divided and ignorant? Distraction, confusion, no progression with ignorance. And you're too busy on TikTok watching galley that comedy jokes. I see you twerking on IG, not paying attention to the posts I wrote. We are powerful together, all we need is support, seek knowledge, increase the vocabulary, for life is no jokes. Be careful of the foods you consume, because poisonous stuff in what they promote, who created all these diseases and viruses, and claim there is no antidote. The great legends are gone and I'm feeling provoked. This is no joke, my coach will make people stay woke. Are legends really leaving us, or are they being killed? I'm somewhat bewildered, it's just a question I'm asking still. As my mind navigated to invade my thoughts, why evil men reign longer and good one die? Early this concerned me and I won't lie. Marcus Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero, one of the world's greatest men, uniting black people all over for Africa, was his plans. New story revealed, he met his demise after suffering a stroke. I think they took him out purposely, and this is no jokes. It's obvious them want to get rid of a powerful black man. I will not sit and be silent. My spoken words explode like bombs. I wish someone would confess about the death of Dr. Sebi, the man who cured many diseases, including AIDS. I don't think I'm crazy. On February 21st, 1965, Malcolm X assassinated. April 4th, 68, the States, Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated. Tupac, Biggie, Nipsey murdered. They think that's coincidence. Once you have power with the people, them delete you, and that's evident. Legends are leaving us, only God know why. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and Prince, narrate them to the day I die. Aliyah was so young when she lost her life in the plane crash. The whole world cried. Gandhi, a great man, assassinated. Why? I could not complete my list of legends and not mentioning King Selassie. Rest in peace, all you great legends. Work well done. Our ancestors fought long for us to get freedom. Educate yourselves. I'll not sit and be silent. I'm not mute, I'm not dumb. Our journey continues perpetually like the rise of the sun. The next one I'm going to drop real quick is called For Our Children to Know. I want my children to know me as one that is great. Education is essential, time mustn't waste. With the power of knowledge, there's no limit to what you can create. You will encounter earnings in life, even frightening earthquakes, but never stop and higher and escalate. I also stumbled and fell on my journey. Yeah, I made mistakes, still I elevate and stay awake. Fueling my mind with positive energy while I vibe and meditate. I pay close attention to nature and sounds birds make. People, businessmen are discussing, mix up and a partake. My heart aches, I can't take. Liars and pretenders all fake. Hence why I separate myself from illusion. Confusion will never penetrate the core of my mind. I smile, I embrace greatness, fearless among all human race. Notice this face, when I lip trace, I will never disgrace my people for position, word empower you in this case. But it's somewhat complicated when the world is in a sick state. Love, politics, and religion are folks in a trick state. Miseducation, misinformation, misunderstandings, mistakes. The reason for your failure, so rise and surprise them with a bliss face. Thank you very much. Another one I'm going to drop real quick. It's called Sick. I am sick. No jokes. Pay attention closely. I'm sick and lonely with no one to hold me. Boldly she told me I was her one and only. I'm sick of her lies because she was in bed with Anthony. I'm sick of fake friends who never promotes me. I'm sick of being talented and even my family doubts me. I'm sick of the shit radio stations play mostly. If I never V lad's birthday bash, some of you people that never hear about me. I'm sick in a cold dark world. Sick without my life now seems to sparkle. Sick of crying tears, no one to talk to. When Johnny hears me grumbling in the bathroom and asks, Daddy, who are you to argue? I'm just sick of being broke, son, and can't even do what I want to do. I'm sick of fake foods and fake medication. I'm sick of fake news, fake information. So I'm sick and confused, fake education. I'm as I have great views. We're living among a sick generation. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit and give a cart and camera. Now, Billy was a good lad. But, you know, he married and lived with a wife, but he misunderstood when the wife said she wanted a raise. Because she actually did want her money for raise, but Billy raised the maid's leg and the wife caught them in bed. Cart and camera. The conversation grew heated after she found out he had cheated. Tears gushing down her face. She said, Craig, I'm feeling so defeated. 3 years now I've been faithful. Now I'm becoming so hateful. I hate liars and pretenders, fake and the ungrateful. Nelly Nels, I thought my words would help her, but she was fuming in raging temper. She says, Kirkland, this is it. I'm done with this. I am going to murder the helper. Hold on, what's wrong with you? Talk to me straight. Mind you get yourself in trouble with the law. I see wrath in your face. She suddenly pretended to start laugh like she glad. Then seconds after, she start talk like she mad. She said me I go murder bumbo clock, make she walk past if she bad. I was like, honey, calm down and breathe easily. I've never seen you this pissed before. You're smart with a strong heart. You never talked like this before. She said, Craig, I had enough. It's rough. I will not compromise. I looked in Billy's eyes and watched him telling silly lies. He laid with the maid. I asked him, he denied. Vilad, he was caught on camera. Now he realized that nasty helper, she and him, having unprotected sex the other day while I was away. I kid you not. She said, this is the part that grieved me. While he was all up inside her, she was like, breathe me, Billy, breathe me. Promise you'll never leave me. And have the audacity to fake a smile when she see me. Her eyes expands larger as she uttered me, I go murder them. I advise her to seek psychotherapy. Perhaps that helps, because depression is that thing to make you feel like your inside melts. So, whether you are a male or a female, if you're in any relationship whatsoever and it is really devastating and humiliating, the only thing I can say, leave. Because you have some man who face it real bad but them not talk. And a woman alone get domestic abuse. So this one is called leave. No man nor woman should be held against his or her own free will. Why are you sending threats? Who are you going to kill? In my face you plant a fist followed by multiple kicks. I scream for help, I bawl, yet you never resist. Like a slave I was whipped, bruised all over like tattoos to my skin. Still, I never fought back. If I did, I might have been killed. It's not like I was afraid of you, it's just that I never expect that. Guess what? I will never accept that. Even when you say sorry a million times, I could never forget that. How did it come to this? Yesterday, our relationship was like one of the best things on earth. You promised you love me forever, for better, for worse. I gave you my all just to make things work. You're just a pretender whose heart dark and crammed with dirt. Please, leave me alone. You never value my worth. Tomorrow I'll be gone with the wind. Makes no sense, you search. Now to you listening this poem, I know what abuse and depression is. Hence why I'm reaching out to you, and my suggestion is, if counseling can't fix the situation, leave. No matter what the circumstance is, leave. You already experienced what evil mixed with ignorance is. Leave. There's no progression with aggression. My question is, will you leave? And just like Nappy said, she writes some sad one. This one is very, very sad. It's called The Bitterness. And let me tell you people, it's really sad. Like a toddler crying for mom's breast milk, I saw tears race on her bony face. She was pensive and motionless, like she was lost in space. She then broke the silence, screaming out, I'm such a big disgrace. I quickly interjected, honey, what's wrong? And she yelled, get the hell out of my space. All you men are just the same. Cheat, lies, you all take love for a game. I hate men forever. I should have killed Trevor, yeah, put a bullet in his brain. Baby, whoa, yeah, take this too far now. Are we drunk or insane? She said, Craig, you're not gonna understand me. You can't feel my pain. I was raped when I was 9. It really shattered my mind. A decade after I tried to move on to get myself back in line. I thought Tom was the best thing until he slept with my sister, so I had sex with his best friend and WhatsApp him the flipping picture. All my life I've been hurt. Later started attending church, searching for comfort, but life grew worse. Few months after, she was impregnated by the comforting pastor, threatened to do an abortion or else her life would be a disaster. I tried to convince her, telling her she's still precious and worth more than diamonds and gold. She says she still hates men. Her heart is now cold. I offered a hug. She squeezed me tightly. Said, thank you, Mr. Kirkland, for attempting to make me feel lively. But how will I live with the fact of knowing that I'm infected with HIV? The bitterness. Sad reality. And after I drop that sad one, I have to live up with something more complimentary. Okay? Alright, let's see. Alright then. Okay. Ladies, I want to know, all females here, this is called You Will Be Okay. You are remarkable. You are strong. You are one of God's greatest gifts. Follow Him and you will never go wrong. You are smart. You are noble. Pay keen ears to these words I told you. You see, the skies were overcast and then torrential rain for days. Throughout your darkest moments, you experienced pain for days. Cold and bitter, angry and confused. Be cautious with your steps before you make the wrong moves. Are you feeling a bit empty right now, somewhat unsatisfied? Fret not, for God already sent an angel to be a travel guide. Ladies, you'll be okay, okay? Just know that God is real. After you overcome the sophisticated phase, you'll be the strongest you ever feel. You are remarkable, you are sweet. So trample all hypocrites beneath your feet. Be patient and pray more, you'll be okay. Forget about them who not believe in you. Ladies, you got no time to play. You all are fighters, survivors who resist to quit. Ladies, you're loved, you're goddesses. You deserve lifetime happiness. So, right now I'm going to flip it a little bit and take them to the Holiday Inn. Okay. I spent a few days of my holiday in the Holiday Inn while I was all the way in her. We took warm shower together. She gripped me tightly, precisely, nicely. I whispered soft words in her ear, telling her how much I care, and she called me God. But no, I was more like Moses as I stretched forth my rod. Damn, she was sexy. Her body impressed me, beautiful like the ocean's wave. I was gliding like I was on a jet ski. Round 2. See, we exited the bathroom to the bed. She opened and spread uttered these words and said, honey, I want you to kick me with your big Timberland boots. Knock me out till me dead. I was like, baby, calm down. Can't I be gentle instead? But before we could have done shot, it was like Mortal Kombat. She said, come here, I'm gonna finish you, Craig. On top of me, bouncing blissfully like a happy kangaroo. My girl, you win. That's why I honor you. You know the tweet on her IG, but let me tell her precisely, you know how to TikTok. That's why I follow you. So after we reach the Holiday Inn now, you know I have to turn the camera on and introduce my camera lens. I'm talking nothing but pictures and cameras, alright? Her mouth open wide. Oh my gosh, she cries. Happiness dancing in her eyes as I reveal my extension camera lens. She yelled, what a surprise. What a surprise. I interjected, it's not a surprise. You requested my photo service, hence why I arrived. Her enchanting beauty wasn't something I could avoid, and in my mind, you're already picturing me snapping her from multiple sides. I aimed my camera at her, lens focused closely. Sir, please make sure your images aren't blurry, was what she told me boldly. And then she strikes a pose, followed by all kinds of positions. I quickly changed my camera lens to a wide angle. She's satisfied with that decision. Stunning, sassy, sexy, seductively hot. Honestly, she astonished me, somewhat hard for me to abruptly stop. I kept clicking repeatedly, thinking about me giving her extra snaps. Guess what? She paid me extra, giving me my props. As a professional photographer, I enjoy giving her some great shots. What fascinates me greatly was when she requests, at any time, I can always come back. And the pictures came out quite nicely, you know, in HD for high definition. So after that, she wanted a little bit of artwork. And I'm talking nothing but arts and paintings, alright? I dipped my firm paintbrush in her acrylic to get the tip wet. Slowly start a brush stroke on her canvas to paint a picture perfect. She stared in my eyes as she smiled, giving me that firm grip. I gazed back at her, penetrating her soul deeply. I knew she liked it. Come on, of course, you know I'm talking about artwork. Her art was crammed with elation. My artwork is priceless. She enjoys the vibration. I sank my much further in her acrylic again, stroking the canvas a bit harder. She commanded, artist Craig Kirkland, please go a bit faster. As a true artist, I grant her wish. She admit my art is breathtaking. I confirm quick, honey, we both did the paintings. We were wet and sticky with paints all over the place. The remarkable thing about our art, this was a masterpiece that will never be erased.
Whoa!
So this one, alright, so you all know cats, and this one is called Cats in the Park, but in Jamaica we call them puss. Yeah, so you have one puss, but you have more than one pussies. So there were pussies in the park. So much pussies in the park today. I was walking with my dog, but I ran him away. I'm so sorry, dog. I had to stay. I'm with these cats now. I'm not going away. So much pussies in the park today. Come here, pretty kitty, please. Can I play? I got milk if you desire to slurp away. Quite exciting. You enticing in a certain way. So much pussies in the park today. Now, I went in the bushes to see if more pussies were coming my way. I saw a fat cat, slim cat, some dark, some gray. Wild cat was all wet as she sat on my lap to play. So much pussies in the park today. So I'm gonna drop two more before I go because I don't know more spoken word, open mic acts are here. So this one is called Good Sex. And then I'm gonna hit you off the final one called Crowding. Good sex. I still remember the sex. Yes, it felt like it was yesterday. If I had one wish, I wish we did it today. Sorry we had that fight, we should have sex that day, because if we were here right now, I would not be this stressed today. Sometimes we may love all night until we forget to pray, but I still thank God you enticed me in a seductive, sexy way. As your tongue tickled my ear, I felt emotion bubble up. Look what you did now, my hardness double up. It was like artwork in the bedroom each time we cuddle up. Let's paint a perfect picture together, don't let distractions puzzle us. Your firm nipples as I squeeze, I want to dig you more. You held me closely, forced me saying, baby, give me more. Soaking wet on the bed till we take it to the floor. I even remember the times we reach out her door. Each time you ride as you glide, oh my gosh, it felt so sweet. Styles like those, all in a dance hall me see. Making love to you was like music, especially when you put it on repeat. I miss that good sex, sometimes I can hardly sleep. And before I go, let me leave you off with Crowning. After seductively seducing her with a selection of my poetry, her desires were to get her kitty's cold. Ecstasy unfold, I gave her standing ovation. When pretty kitty was exposed, I was told to beat it like a drummer. I banged that kitty bold. She got the niceness, the tightness, the right grip, the kitty hole. I'll make it rain, I'll make it hot. She is like when the kitty cold. So I blazed up the speedometer as I drove on her kitty road. In my thoughts, if it's a cost, I'm willing to pay that kitty toll. I'm still digging her treasures as if we're searching for kitty gold. She's screaming while she's creaming. I made that kitty foam. She's attacking, she's not stopping. She deserved that kitty crowned after taking me to the 4th round in her kitty zone. I had to confess, honey, I love your kitty hole. I'm about to explode. Never keep that kitty close. I call you my queen as the kitty sitteth on my throne. Thanks so very much for having me. Maximum respect. Bless up, respect.